As I was looking at my photo bucket, I was wondering, can I public it or whatever? I want to do more than goddamn share it. I want to, gosh dang. I don't live in the United States anymore, but manage membership. I've had this account since Tennessee, eh? My bucket. I was a straight bucket, eh? My bucket. No wonder I got a my bucket or whatever in a bucket. All the way to Kentucky. He was a bucket all the way in Kentucky. Even in Wisconsin, he was getting the milk by the bucket. What was that judge's name from the Rittenhouse thing? He's probably back to just being an everyday, normal judge. There's Debbie. She had a Rolex, eh? But it still didn't save her life. That was Debbie. She had some good shots of herself, too. Trick or treat. Pizza Hut. Vape. Oh, my cat was eating some. I forgot about that. My cat was eating some plants and all that. Trippy Red. Zuckerberg. You got, top five before you got taken in by TPS homicide. Gunplay when they finally arrested him one day. Hopefully they get another arrest on that guy. That guy is a real bad character. Toronto Maple Leafs. Sleeping in the bed. Wilson, I'm part of the Wilson family. Casper TNG got released, and he had all these toys for his youngins. Some other company, Rap Juice Beverages, C Long Bottom. Everybody knows C Long Bottom. She was there the day at Costco. Let's just put it that way. She was there the day at Costco. She didn't know even what was going on. All she did, we went back home and she plopped down. She started writing to Vladimir Putin. Okay, so right now, here's Paris Hilton. I love Paris. As much as I love those little chicken wings from Pizza Hut. The Royal Caribbean. I got to go down to the Bahamas, but that wasn't my Royal Caribbean. Anita Manez. Hey, baby. You got all different stuff. Ricky Ross. Ice cream cake. My dad, John Sloat, used to buy me. He bought me one time. He bought me an ice cream cake one time. For my birthday, he bought me an ice cream cake. That's John's. Glenn, my cat, there's FYB Jamie. Fat Joe. Other ones, America. Egg pecan ricotta dip. Monetize Media. 3-6 Mafia. Wendy's. Triple, double, quadruple. Some other swatting or whatever. Oh, that guy got caught for swatting. Blue Jays. And the other ones, Toronto, City of Toronto, My City, Cash App, Fat Trell, he got released from prison. Drake put him back in a wheelchair. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Drake threatened to leave Degrassi. Master Lock. Master. They say they want to hire me to do these, turn the Instagrams, turn it all to video. And that's what he do. There's that one girl I said. Before it was I want to see her titties, now it's something else about her face. But anyways, let's see. US dollars. TRDR pocket. Soulja Boy. I was on the live with Soulja. He knew what he was doing. There's Soulja. I got some exclusives of Soulja. You can't find him anywhere else but StacksAMilli. He's got his yellow. At the time, he had yellow. He had the yellow Urus or whatever the hell it's called. And he had the. Then he was in all red. Then he hopped on with AOKD. See, if that nigga was smart, he would have hopped on with StacksAMilli. Fucking dummy. Anyways, he was dumb when he got those tattoos in the middle of his eyebrows, too, everyone thought. You know what I mean? Anyways, but yeah, I got some exclusives. R.I.P. Duck. This was Lady Gaga when she was just finishing that one movie or whatever. We got, he was smoking this backwood during the stream. I was like, damn, are you even getting high off that shit? It wasn't even a wood, it was Black and Miles. In the United States, they love their Black and Miles. It has a certain smell. It goes with it. The vanilla Black and Miles. You know what? I think AOKD's on probation, is he not? We got. Look at how much gold this nigga has now that I think about it. Just this one gold chain or whatever. It's like a Rolex style. I don't know what the hell that chain is. But that's a lot of gold, buddy. You're talking $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 just for that one chain. Soulja Boy talent. Not to mention the grill, the tattoos. He's got the biggest tattoo. He's got the world's stomach. I own the world. The Scarface. Nigga. In the United States, when you start to get older, you start to realize what one that was. He had the world by storm with that crank dad. I've seen the documentary. If you haven't, you got to go see it. There's his best friend. Arab. You love that Arab too. StacksAMilli love that Arab. StacksAMilli's been SOD since probably about 2013. I started watching D Flores, Soulja, and all that. 2013. Then he was into. Then I went through the whole M to the K. 2015, 2016. Then he was all over Jordan Towers. Then I was all on Jordan. Okay, then he was like, okay. Then I was Rico Reckless, Chicago. Then it was all Rico in Chicago. Then it was We're Beefing Soulja. Then it was M to the K got super duper rich. StacksAMilli got super duper rich. But M to the K got super duper rich. M to the K, he used to be like a homeless youth in Las Vegas. Now he's got Lamborghinis and all that. He's got this company called Calypso Lemonade and all that. It's in every store. It's even up here in Canada, that Calypso. I bought it. Everybody buys it. They buy it by the case. I've seen a video of some guy buying it by the case. That Calypso. He's buying like 36, 40 goddamn things in Calypso. Yeah, Tesla, he never got one yet, but I rode in it. Been chauffeured in the Tesla many times. But Elon Musk, he never gave me no free Tesla. You don't do no content deals or nothing like that. Because I'm one of the best content creators like that, and he ain't giving me one. So. They got top 5. They arrested top 5. Press has been doing good out in such and such with his girlfriend, the other one. And there's top 5. They got him. StacksAMilli became the biggest thing in Canada, Toronto, way bigger than top 5 and all that. We got Kamala Harris as vice president. Yeah, I watch my things on my $5,000, $6,000 monitor. There's our Prime Minister, Justin. We're doing well here in Canada. He's done mukbangs. You can go on YouTube, search StacksAMilli mukbang. There's a bunch of them. One of my favorite ones is this. It was shortly after Soulja Boy came out with that song. It was like that Fortnite, and I was listening to that song, the Fortnite. I was wearing this like old watch, since throwing it out. Brothers at my side. They're a printer company, Mercules. He connected with Merc. I even slapped Merc over at Walmart in London. I thought they were going to get it on video. I wasn't doing video, but I thought, hey, I'm nervous. I'm going to slap Merc. It wasn't a good idea slapping Merc. All right, that's all I know. Finding Mimo. Because he already been through enough, If you don't know Merc's story, you probably do if you don't. He got sliced on his face, right on his face. They got him on the outskirts of goddamn, And I know all about that. When you're out in Alberta or Edmonton, I seen it was so bad. If you go look up Rick Ross's one video when he came to Edmonton, there's cars flipped over in the side of the thing. It was minus 40. That's where they got Merc, on the side of the thing, where the flipped over cars were and shit like that. They got Merc right over there. It's like cold out there, bud. And they got Merc out there where there's nothing out there. The police once got us out there. They got Gotti. They always get Gotti. Gotti was the fall man. Gotti used to fall man, all right? They took Gotti into custody. Gotti's in the back seat. He's got fucking shit on him or whatever because he's he's the biggest drug dealer in Canada or whatever. First, he was the biggest drug dealer in Florida. Then he's the biggest. Anyway, fucking cops were on him. He got rid of the stash. The cops aren't that smart. They're fucking pretty stupid or whatever. I'm just a little kid. I don't know what the hell's going on. I think I was like 15 or 16. All I know is that my brother Gotti was going to be back in the car to drive us home. That's all I know now is we was going home and people was trying to stop us from going home and shit like that. So anyways, but I became famous for my music and all that, but that's how it all started, all of us were all just trying to get home after school. And then there was like these school shooters that would come and shoot us at school. And next thing you know, the police would be all over you. And that's all we remember. Unless you own a firearm and you're staying home and you're following the rules and all that. There's Dirk. He's lost in a lot. There's Mad Child. And it's not funny to make fun of people for losing stuff, because that's what some of them do in Canada. Like over in Teeswater, they want to make fun of people for losing people and all that. That ain't right. I never agreed on making fun of people for losing people. And very rarely would you ever hear me. It might have got into my psyche when that happened or whatever. He got a little bit emotional that his own family members were eating each other alive. His own family members, But I say, have a Domino's for fuck's sakes. Drive up 55 miles north. Okay, there's nothing better than a Domino's Brooklyn. Or get Hometown is famous for they can replicate any pizza. See, that's another one of their gimmicks. It's the replicate any pizza from anywhere. Like at Walmart, they'll match any price. Walmart has the price match guarantee. Hometown Pizza Teeswater has this replicate guarantee. They're like, if we don't have the pizza on the menu and you pay us enough money, we'll replicate any pizza from anywhere around the world or whatever. If you want us to make a Brooklyn style, Domino's style, I'm sure they can make it. And oh my God, they got pictures of the subs. I got to try the Philly cheesesteak. And man, it was good, good, good. It was good, good, good. I mean, the original owners, I'm so happy they've gotten them out. I mean, as much as I love them, I'm not saying no names. As much as I love the original owners, they came up with all the recipes. They came up with they designed the restaurant. But then they took their recipe so personal, as it took scientists to develop these recipes and all that. So the scientists were agitated, and they had brought in some way better people for customer service, right? Because, man, those original creators were serious about their creation. So much so that it wasn't about the scientific facts of it. It was more about just selling pizza to the hometown. And that's Hometown Pizza. They're pretty good. They got that guarantee over there. Where were we, though? We were looking at... Yeah, that Brooklyn. It's irreplaceable. They have it at Domino's. Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm getting attacked in there. Make Canada smug again? No, no, no. Make Canada great again. Donald helped do that. He did that. Project Prezi. Paperboy Prezi linked up. That was a big thing. Primo, Thick and Zesty or whatever. Candles. It's all working out for Prezi. I know he's got his famous video. He's getting raided by the police. That guy, he's a true Quebecan. The police are true Quebecans as well at heart, and they know that's Prezi. And as long as Prezi keeps his nose clean, he'll be the project president. You don't have to worry about none of them. They're doing fine. We're all much like a kid behind a camera now. We're all much like a kid behind a camera. You get your disability just like I do. Self-defense, bud. See, I'm a little bit higher up than them. They are convicted felons here in Canada. I'm not. I didn't have any charges. I never did. And then there was a small thing that came up. I never lost my privileges to be able to own a firearm. Nothing like that. Other people did. I didn't. And I distance myself from those ones generally. He always had. But then when I started doing videos and there was all these characters and all that, but then there's a distance. There's a distance. I don't go anywhere near that guy anymore. We got enough of Jim. We got enough of Mike Buddy. But there's more to do for me anyways, and there's more to see. I'm living here. And when I want to do a video on my day-to-day, I do a video on my day-to-day. It's got nothing else to do except my personal business. But we got some characters. Here's my old friend, Larry. Larry was a good friend. He used to sit with me and talk about packages, parcels, and all that. But then he started to get real nosy, that Larry. And that's when the government they executed Larry. Yeah, the government has this capability. If you are a certain age and you start harassing members of the public and all that, you will get assassinated by the government. But it's not called assassination. It's actually euthanasia. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually, it's a real good thing. As much as I loved Larry, he started to cause trouble. It's got nothing to do with anything else. Same with the Mike Buddy and same with Jim. But like I said, I've done my share of the legality, and now it's time to stay away from that and allow the officers to detect the criminal activity, and they will be able to handle it themselves. It's a Judith. That's the actual Judith, I think. The actual freaking Judith. As much as I respected her as being this probation woman, she's no Ivanka. Ivanka is highly respected by StacksAMilli. She never went outside of her character, like some ones have. She was always just little Ivanka, Donald Trump's daughter. So I will commend her. And she has that husband, and that's all we know of Ivanka. And then, but Judith was doing some other stuff. Judith was doing some way other stuff, and all that. PHOTOBUCKET. So what of it? If it's not even public, but guess what? All this stuff is public on Flickr. Flickr. Just search StacksAMilli on Flickr. You'll be able to go through it. Hopefully one day I'll have the energy to put it all back on Instagram. Maybe I'll buy that bot or whatever, that auto uploader, to automatically upload all my photos from Instagram. But anyway, they're on Flickr. You can find them. People are looking. Same with my TikTok. Same with some of my YouTubes. I'm not doing anything else. Oh, my finger's fixed now, eh? He hasn't been drinking Starbucks, but guess what? Keurig said they're going to send me a K-Elite coffee maker and 24 pods of Starbucks. I got to choose my own 24 pods. It's like, and they're going to send it. So shout out to Starbucks, everybody in New York City. That's where it originated. It's in Toronto City. So is Greyhound. Toronto happened to be my city. New York City was not where I was from. I was from the Toronto area. London, that's good too. London Health Science Center. Shout out to the security that didn't do a good job over at the London Health Science Center. I needed to go to London Health Science Center to get my ODSP. This was a show of force, illegal show of force. Since then, he went to the hospital. He got his medication, got his ODSP. What horrible individuals if they're even still having jobs or anything. Watch those security over at London. They beat up kids. They kill people and all that. I witnessed them raping people. They raped some kid up on the 7th floor. Yeah, a girl in her fucking security suit pulled down her pants and started, like, what fucking world are these people living in when they have StacksAMilli, the famous guy, and then they fucking do that shit? Well, congratulations. Now we're going to have to do a big, full administrative cleanup on that. Disgusting. The hospitals are full of disgusting people. Now, the patients are one thing. Dr. Richard was another. But I'll tell you what. There were some things I witnessed in there that were not proper conductivity. And then they want to try to, because it's all a robbery, some sexual robbery they've been doing. They want to try to, if you're an innocent person that hasn't committed any crime, they're making up all these laws on you. And then they're doing all this really bad stuff. 1 minute they're doing this bad thing, they finish up, clean it up, and then they're trying to make some stuff up on you for witnessing it and all that. They're bad. They're bad. They got guns, they got knives. It's embarrassing. They're bad. It's not everybody. They did a wonderful job. There was a 7 or 5 alarm fire in Brampton. That's what my Auntie Carolyn was going. It was on the freaking 12th or 7th floor. I know who did it, eh? This guy, he's on Instagram. His name's like, he's a black guy. I know who did it. Because they were getting in a fight and they were throwing candles or something. And they didn't even arrest him or nothing. But the firefighters went in. I'll commend the firefighters. They actually do their job here in Ontario. Firefighters do. My uncle was a firefighter. My one uncle was EMS. The other was a firefighter. Everybody was doing their job except the police. That's why they just shot 2 of them. They said, you're not even doing your job. See ya. That's what they did. I'm not scared to talk and tell the truth. I tell the truth. I'm with JW. Okay, we tell the truth, bud. We tell the truth. If you don't know what JW is, go to jw.org. He's with the Jehovah's Witnesses. And we tell the truth. And I just seen what I seen, and I tell the truth. Now, that officer that got killed, he might have been very well related to, say, like Elder Vaughn or whatever. It's a sad thing. But the police have they even go against the Jehovah's Witnesses. I seen a brother in jail. He was locked up. There was a brother in jail. And he didn't act like a brother. He acted like he was a brother or whatever. Like that showed me a lot. Because there is the brothers, and like the Meek Mills and all that. And they know the same God and all that and whatever. Gotti, the original Gotti. The original Big Stacks. A lot of people would say, we want Big Stacks back. Who's this StacksAMilli? We just want Big Stacks. Stacks, Kush Clothing. Kush Skunk Boards. All the rest of it.